Good morning, everyone. It's Rick here from Rock Island. A very cloudy day. I have the day off, and the wife and I are going to be going up to Galena despite the clouds. Not supposed to rain. If you don't live in Illinois or you haven't been around Illinois, do yourself a favor. Please Google Galena, Illinois, and you will find a place of beauty, much beauty. Trust me when I tell you, much beauty. Similar to a lot of places like in where I come from in New Hampshire. Anyways, today's talk is about something that is kind of comical and ironic. The word hate. That's thrown around a lot, especially by the left wing. You see these advertisements on TV. This girl comes on and all this bizarre makeup, and she calls herself queer and stuff like that. She's always trying to fight against hate. Anybody from the left wing that pushes all these agendas, whatever they may be, abortion, gay, this, pride, whatever it is. If you don't agree with it, the reason these have these things is they want to combat hate. So the whole mantle of the left wing has always been about tolerance of different people's lifestyles and beliefs and things like that. Sounds very nice. I'm not going to go into specifics of that. But the reason is, and the reality is, they're full of shit. Okay? The left wing has no tolerance. That's the irony to anybody who thinks differently than them. Matter of fact, they're the biggest haters, name callers, finger pointers, if you don't believe in their ideology. Isn't that what they're not supposed to be doing? So I'm an example, and many others like me. I've mentioned some of this before. I'm not going to go into specifics, but I am dead set against abortion all the way for a lot of reasons. Number one, because of my Catholic Christian beliefs, but also because it's unfair to the unborn. All right? Not just a spiritual reason, which drives me, of course, but also a logical reason. I believe everybody has a right to life, an innocent life. I've been called a woman hater simply because of that. Well, aren't some of the babies that are killed, even in late term, female? Aren't they going to be a woman? I don't hate them. I've been called a woman hater because I don't believe in abortion, which is absolutely absurd. It's absolutely absurd. I don't hate anybody. Okay? I don't believe in the gay lifestyle. Now, I have friends that I know and people within my family that are gay. I love them all equally. And they know that. You can disagree with something. That doesn't constitute hate. It constitutes a different opinion and still very much have a relationship with somebody and love them as a human. Okay? I don't hate gays, but I've been told I hate gays. I'm a bully in this online. Some dude told me he's a lawyer. I'm a bully because I hate gays. I don't like gays. I don't agree with gays. That's what it is. I hate gays. I never said I did. I don't hate anybody. I've been around a lot of people in my lifestyle, in the military, different places I've traveled that are gay. I've always had conversations, some very good conversations. Never hated anybody. It's not hate. Okay? And whatever the case may be, the word hate is very misused with the left wing. Right? They don't seem to understand that you have a right to disagree. I see this all over the internet too. Somebody disagrees with something, an ideology, you're full of hate. You're a bigot. You're a Nazi. You're a racist because you don't believe in the ideology. No, it's called. That's like a joker they throw out in a lot of people that lack intelligence or lack the ability to try to think, listen to this nonsense and say, oh yeah, well, yeah, we can't hate people. Disagreeing with the gay lifestyle doesn't mean I hate gays. I want to prosecute it. It's called disagreeing because of an ideology that I adhere to, Christianity. Disagreeing with abortion has nothing to do with my like or dislike of a woman. That's absolute nonsense. Okay? Just because I don't agree with a lot of things that the left wing doesn't mean that I hate blacks, I hate this. If I was a racist, which I've been called numerous times, I wouldn't have been in the military for 39 years. I would have been thrown out a long time ago. You wouldn't be able to hide that type of mentality or thinking. Long time ago, I would have been thrown out. But the left likes to use everything. If you don't agree with them, hate. You hate. You hate. And they point fingers. That's a hater. That's a person, you have to erase this way of thinking. And a lot of people look at that without independent thought and say, oh, yeah, we can't have hate. Therefore, let's let anything go. See, there's two types of tolerance. There's a tolerance of accepting people for being different as a human being because they were created by the Creator, and everybody has a dignity of a human being. Regardless of good, bad, or whatever, you have that dignity. All right? As a Christian, we totally believe everybody has a dignity. What they do is different. You don't have to agree with that. But as a human, nobody's better than anybody else. Everybody was created equally by the Lord. As a human being, we all have that dignity. With that said, doesn't mean you tolerate all actions just for the sake of it. That's the left wants you to do. Tolerate anybody's way of thinking. Distorted or whatever. Anything goes if you believe in left-wing ideology. And if you don't agree that should happen, you're the person of hate, and that's nonsense. Absolute nonsense. And that's what I'm trying to get at here. The word hate is thrown. You see it in advertisements all the time. Let's erase the hate. The president, let's erase the hate. So they have this Pride Month, which I've already had another video and discussion of how over the top that's becoming. Okay, and I don't give it pride. I don't care if you go to work and you wear your rainbow color stuff and you wear your pride. Good. If you want to do that, good. That makes you happy and makes your day good. Just don't throw it on me and tell me that if I don't accept the way or I have to do it or get involved in these activities, if I don't do that, it's because I hate. Oh, you do what you want to do, but don't palm and push your values on other people. I don't push my values. I state them on these videos, or I state them to people I know, but I don't ever tell somebody they have to do what I do or believe the way I do. I'd like you to be a Christian person. I think that's the optimum way to live life, but if that's your choice not to do it, I'm not going to sit there and start calling you all kinds of names. That's counterproductive. That's not going to make you come to Christianity. It's going to make you go farther away. So that's my talk this morning. Hate. Be careful when you see the word hate, especially on television, on these programs, and sometimes on Facebook, internet. Hate is a terrible thing. I agree with that 100%. 100%. It's in the Bible. There's nothing good about hate. It's a bad emotion that causes a lot of violence a lot of times, a lot of dissentment, and a lot of depression. But the left is misusing the phrase hate to push their agendas, to force people to think we have to think like them, or else if we don't, we live in hate. I can't disagree with abortion, or I am a hater. I can't disagree with Pride Month, or I hate. No, you don't. No, you don't. Don't get sucked into that nonsense and that mentality. That's what the left wants you to, the extreme left. Not just the extreme left that we're seeing right now in society, especially with this administration. We're seeing that. They want you to believe, and it's working with a lot of people who, like I said, who don't think independently and let the news do their thinking, and TV do their thinking, and social media do their thinking, that if you are not on par with the current socialist Marxist way of thinking, okay, this current mentality we have in society, that you are a hater. Don't buy into it. Stand for your values all the time. Be smart about what you believe, and don't let anybody sway. Never let that happen. It's Rick here on the last day of June, 30 June. God bless and have a great, great day.